It was...
No, I imagine they weren't.
No. I was having, male pastors tell me how to frontal hug a man because, God forbid I sin and cause him to quote unquote stumble. That was my period culture doctrine. But nonetheless, yeah, like all these little moments.
It's always the woman's fault when the men stumble, isn't it?
Well, I think so it's interesting because when I heard that doctrine from this particular pastor, I remember having this moment of like, I don't want this anymore. And this is when I was really wanting to, what is love? To me, what is love really is, what does it mean to be a woman? I was at a prime time when I was like, I want to be a woman. And so I had this moment of questioning, asking questions about my femininity and sacred sexuality. And that led me to question everything I knew in purity culture. And honestly, I started to get very quote unquote witchy. I started to track my menstrual cycle. That's what self-love was for me and still is. And I started to literally connect with the earth like never before. I started to understand that the body was a major focus that was being suppressed in my ecosystem, in my close circle. I felt the resistance of people not wanting to express it, or perhaps wanting to, but it being convoluted by like this dogmatic teaching. So yeah, when we met, it was at a really catalyzing moment where the universe was like, you're done not only with the church, but you're being invited to find the home within, even if that means walking that path alone for a little bit. And that's what it was until, we met, and it was this beautiful moment.